Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I've got a 3-day challenge for you. So recently I've spoken to a number of clients, and for those of you that know, I've qualified as a financial advisor back in 2023. You probably do know because I've said it on here about 100 times, but you know, that's where I've been at. A new direction in my life and career. It was something that, God willing, providing I'm still healthy and strong in a decade's time, it's something that I really enjoy and can see that I will do in the future. But interestingly, some of the people that I've spoken to recently I've come away from the call scratching my head, thinking to myself, how can I help these people? You know, because they feel like they want to help themselves, but there's something that's stopping them from doing so. What is it? So, after a call last week with a gentleman that will remain nameless for obvious reasons, I'm putting together a 3-day challenge. Because, for example, I spoke to somebody that's in a mess, and it often happens this way. The marriage has become a separation. Direction is unclear. In this particular instance, a redundancy had happened a couple of months ago. Now, when I got to the bottom of it, of this guy's situation, I thought, there's nothing that you can say to this person on an hour's call that's going to change their life too much. Okay, right? Because even though they can put the phone down and think, cool, I feel better now. You know, I feel better for saying that, and that's really good advice. It's not enough. It's not enough, because you've got to understand that they've put years into creating the situation that they've created for themselves. It's not going to be unpicked that quickly. So we've got a challenge, a 3-day challenge. Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Monday night is the beginning. It's the time when you get all of the things out that are to do with your life. The little black box, if you like, or the Sainsbury's carrier bag with stuff that you've know that you've got to keep but you don't want to look at. So Monday is the discovery. We go through everything together. I help you, but you do the work. Tuesday, we've reflected on Monday. Tuesday is going to be identifying the opportunities, the risks and the dangers. Where are we at? Where are you at? And Wednesday is the action day. Wednesday is the day that we get it done. And when you've finished, after 4.5 hours, well, I mean, that's 4.5 hours with me. After you finish with me, you're going to have a lot of thinking to do. You might even start on some of the work that you suddenly realise that you need to do. But that's it, the 3-day challenge. So if it's something that interests you, you want to progress, either your circumstances are severe, but you still want to fight, which is great if you do, because, you know, if we can get you at that stage, you can save yourself. If you're just accumulating, then you're not going to save yourself. They're the cold, hard facts. I've got a friend of mine. He loves to complain, he does. Okay, complains about all kinds of things. But when I spoke to him last week and I gave him a suggestion, he said, I don't want to. And that's the problem, isn't it? Your words have power. If you say to yourself that you don't want to do something or you can't do it, then you won't. If you say to yourself, I know I need to do something about it, and I want to do something about it, and I'm willing to do something about it, then you've got a chance. It's not always easy for me. I think it was Thursday night last week. I wrote a list, and I headed the list, all the jobs I don't want to do. And I wrote all the jobs that I don't want to do down. And I then went into the office at 7 o'clock the next morning, and I smashed them out by 10:30. That included 2 1-hour on hold calls, because I just dread those. I'm sure you do too. You know you've got to fix something, but history says that you're going to pick the phone up and you're going to be an hour on hold, which is going to annoy you. And it's certainly not something that is conducive to other positive events in the day, when you want to go and do those things. So the 3-day challenge, there it is. Please have a look at my website, skiani.com. That's SKIANI.com. I'll give you the information, or message me on here. Easy to find. Telephone numbers there. Call me, text me. Wishing you a great day.